All right, here we have the BexGears e-guitar kit FV-style. So we have a flying V kit in mahogany, and this particular kit has a bolt-on neck. And it looks like it's pre-drilled, and it does have a scarf joint right there, which is all fine by me. And we'll just pop that pick guard. The pick guard is pre-wired, and to my surprise, it came with full-size pots and really nice solder joints as well. So that looks like a pretty good quality switch. It feels very good too. These pickups, let's see, KD, there's a little diamond, I get focused on that. Pickup neck 5.0, and here's our bridge pickup KD with a little diamond under it, and it says pickup bridge 52.5. So if anybody knows what those are, I've never heard of KD pickups. Make a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you know about these. I'm guessing they might actually be alright if they're actually branding them. And we've got a little bit of shielding on the back there. And I've checked the body cavity. Everything is routed that needs to be routed. It looks like the holes are slightly offset there. Let's just see here. That's about as little bit longer than the black part there, and that's a little bit shorter than the black part. So it looks like they got the angle right for the bridge as well. So, and there is hard to see here, but there is a hole drilled down there for the ground wire, right down there, so that the ground wire can go through and be attached to the bottom stud for the stop bar tailpiece. And the body appears to be some very nice mahogany. It is made in a few different pieces. I can see a joint there. I can see a joint there. It looks like it might be 3 pieces. And they're covered at the back is pretty nice. And where the joints are, they've done a really good job blending them in. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And on the BexGears kit, also the fretboard is they're calling it engineered ebony, which to me what that means is rich light. I'm real happy with that. I've got other rich light guitar necks, and they play beautiful. Yeah, they play real nice. I'm not sure what that nut is. Oops, let's get that into the shot there, see if we can get it to focus. That might be a Graphtec. No, looks like it's gonna be a nice guitar. It looks like she's gonna be a nice guitar. Alright, well, I'm going to do something that's not traditional for guitars, but it is traditional for violins, and I'm going to put some double boiled linseed oil into this next, and then once that dries and soaks in, I'm going to be using an oil-based spar varnish in many coats that dry and sand in between coats. So it's a little bit of a softer finish, but it will stand the test of time. And it, in my opinion, I like the oil-based varnishes. They allow the wood to expand and contract, and that's why they use it on violins. If it's good enough for Stradivari, it's good enough for my guitars. Now we've got a couple coats of double boiled linseed oil on the mahogany body now, and I'm thinking that the linseed oil looks so good that I believe that I'm going to just leave it that way. I really like the look of the oil. The finish on that wood is absolutely gorgeous. So that saves me a lot of work, saves me a lot of sanding. Okay, set that down for a minute. And similar to the way Gibson does theirs, I decided to paint the front of the headstock black. So, okay. Yeah, next step I think is we're going to put some shielding inside of the cavities. I don't know if it really needs it in a Gibson style guitar with humbuckers, but we're going to throw it in there anyways. Now we will line the cavities with this Elk brand copper foil tape, which is electrically conductive adhesive on the back of it, so that you can just overlap it and it will make everything conductive. Okay, let's give a quick test to our readings here. Trying to do this one-handed is a little awkward. Okay, we've got 9.2 on the bridge. And we've got, this is really awkward. Trying to do this one-handed. And we've got 9.0 on the neck pickup. So that's not bad. That's kind of nice vintagey readings. Well, we'll see how it sounds once it's all together. And that's how she looks. We just got a test fit on things right now. She's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Put our strap buttons on here. And we'll be just about ready for a test on this bad boy. Actually, no, we've still got a lot more work to do. I'm just putting this on because get it out of the way. I still have to put the tuners on. Alright, we've got our control cavity all shielded with copper foil. And one really important thing is do not forget to put this little wire through that little hole, and then you ground it to your tailpiece pin that just goes down into the hole right there. Get my hand out of the way. Okay, we'll do that, and we're getting really close to being able to put some strings and try to set this thing up. And we'll cinch down our last screw into the control plate / pick guard. There we go. And our next step is we will put some strings on this thing and set her up. Well, all right. We've got her all together now, and I have given this guitar a couple of months to just settle in, and I wanted to make sure that the neck didn't warp or anything odd like that. No fret sprout, nothing like that. So let's give her a quick test, and we'll let you know what I think of the final product on this BexGears Flying V kit. Let's just try something. Let's put her in, we'll go on to the neck pickup here now and try the tones on that. And we're using, for our amplifier, we're using a 15 watt mono price tube amp. I'm sure many of you have heard of those. They're available on Amazon or the Mono Price website. Really great little amp. Okay, so we're on the neck pickup.
the neck pickup. I mean, the tone is fantastic in my opinion. I don't know if that's going to translate on the video, but it is a very round, warm tone, like what you would hope for. And these are the stock pickups. I mean, when you look at them, they don't look like they would sound good, but they actually sound very good. So let's go. Let's try both pickups here now and see what we can get there. And by the way, the pots, they're very nice feeling pots too. These ones were the full size pots that came with the kit. So we'll try something like a bluesy piece here and see what we can get. Nothing wrong with that at all. And let's go down onto the bridge pickup here now and see what we can get out of that. So see if we can get some twang, sort of Telecaster sort of sounding type of stuff. Nice twang coming out of that. My playing might not be the best. I'm a little rusty these days. But the BexGears guitar kit, it's a really good value. I mean, nice mahogany. The neck is bolt-on maple neck. So if you're ever thinking about buying and building a guitar kit and ever thought about a Flying V, this is a great one to start with. The kit was super easy to assemble. All the soldering was done. You just had to place the pick guard on here and screw it down. The neck, I didn't even have to adjust the truss rod, and it's been sitting for a couple of months being played. And it's holding up just fine. The intonation, I think I might have to adjust that a tiny bit. I should do another video for that. For those of you who don't know how to intonate a guitar, let me know if you want to see a video on that. I'll make one. If you're a Metallica fan, James Hetfield, his Japanese guitar that he used in the beginning of the band was very similar to this, and now those Japanese ones I imagine are very difficult to find, but this would be a great starting point if you wanted to do a replica of his guitar and do some heavy rocking out. I'm not going to bother doing any distortion with the guitar because you could plug any pickup into a distortion pedal and it's going to sound good. What I wanted to just show you is that these pickups are completely acceptable. They're better than acceptable. They sound very good. In my case, I've got them adjusted very close to the strings, which I do with most of my guitars. You know, maybe 3 or 4 millimeters off. But overall, the BexGears Flying V kit available on Amazon for, I think it's around a couple $100. I paid for this. It wasn't that much. And I've got a fantastic mahogany and maple guitar for peanuts, and it was a great experience to build it as well. It did not come with the fake Gibson cover up here. I got that on AliExpress for a couple dollars. It wasn't much. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time.